very much. Our next speaker is Brian Dodd with a speech entitled PAT. With a speech entitled PAT, please welcome Brian Dodd.
PAT in capital letters also spells Pat, but I'm not talking about Pat, the black belt champion, or Pat Johnson, the lawyer. I am talking about Pat Johnson, DTM, past international president, the cornerstone of the Pathways Project. I first met Pat at a speech contest 11 years ago. And over the period of time after that, she encouraged me to go into leadership and take charge in my endeavors to advance myself as a Toastmaster. I took her to heart. The next moment that I am aware of that I want to talk about in Pat's life is taking you back. I was at an officer training session, and Pat was the keynote speaker. She came and told us this story about how when she joined Toastmasters, she had contacted somebody on the phone in Swan Lake, Manitoba. They told her to go to this church and that the meeting was down in the basement. She found the door on the side of the church, opened the door. Lo and behold, here was the stairway going down and down and down. She took a few steps, and then she thought, if I turn around and go back, nobody will know I was even there. However, much to our enjoyment, at all Toastmasters, she proceeded down the stairs and through the door and was welcomed warmly by all those Toastmasters in there. And that was a turning point in her life. Next, I will move quickly along. She became became the district governor of the District 21. She went on to become an international director. And in 2010, she became the international president of all of Toastmasters. She was the first woman international president in the whole of Canada for Toastmasters. I didn't know then, but I know later, since I was at an interview that she gave to our very Firebird group here that were in the audience, that she started a study group among the board of directors to look at the education program. And she said, let us leave no stone unturned. Let's examine it right from the very bottom up. A lot of us remember that as being the revised education program. And she worked not only that year, not only the next year, not only the next year, not only the next year. She worked right up until last year on that project. I mean, that is dedication to Toastmasters. And she's not paid for that. This is a volunteer thing that she was keen on being and seeing through. As most of you know, the Pathways program starts to roll out to all the regions, we hopefully, on April the 1st. So we have less than a month to go before the big rollout starts. And I thank her from the bottom of my heart, because what I know about the Pathways program is this is going to vault Toastmasters right into the 21st century. We're going to pick up so many new young people that are going to be keen to get into this when they find out how the education is. It's right in line with what I see is in colleges and universities, at least in my part of the world. But she's not finished. She is on another project now. She is the chairman of the committee that's bringing Toastmasters International's conference to Vancouver, British Columbia in 2017. And I encourage you all to come to that conference and to her friends. Let us nominate her for the Order of British Columbia next year.